Every year around this time there seems to be a controversy about the red poppy and remembrance. This year it's because FIFA have refused permission for the national teams to wear a red poppy for World Cup qualifying matches. The tabloids, the FA and even the Prime Minister have weighed into the controversy, expressing their outrage. So we're on the streets of Watford asking, what does the red poppy mean to you?
Red poppy means to me remembrance and respect.
I say the red poppy means a sign of respect and remembrance of soldiers.
I was in Morrison's yesterday selling poppies. It means a lot. My dad fought in the war. Does mean a lot to us, yeah.
What about the FIFA decision not to allow national teams to wear poppy for the international?
I think that is completely outrageous, unnecessary.
It's pretty rich coming from FIFA.
As the lady said, put your house in order first. FIFA.
I don't think they've got a leg to stand on. They're morally inept anyway. So for them to say anything like that is just ridiculous.
So because they're wrong about other things, they're wrong about this as well.
Why? Well, if I was you and I talked a load of nonsense and did a load of bad things in the background, and then suddenly came up and said, "Oh yes, you can't do that," would you take it from me? You'd probably go, "Hang on."
Well, I think, if it was only the English team wearing it, then it would be a bit like, well, we're the only people that lost people in the war. So I think, and also not everyone was in the war. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit in the middle of everything.
So would you say it's a political symbol?
Yeah, it is a political symbol. It does actually stand for quite a lot in, obviously, England.
So it's supporting...
It does more than supporting. It shows that the people that died are not forgotten.
A sign of patriotism, maybe. I myself have had grandparents in the services and whatnot.
Is it a political or military symbol in any way?
No. It's not political at all.
No, it's not promoting war. I wouldn't say it's promoting war.
No, not political, no. Humanitarian, I would say, really. But although a war is obviously a political thing, really, isn't it? So maybe that too.
I've never regarded it as a political thing at all. No, totally apolitical. I mean, there was some, bizarre, absurd white poppy movement, which I think has fizzled out. Some sort of pacifist.
It's a bit meaningless, isn't it? Because you wear a white poppy. We all support peace, don't we? I hope.
Don't stand up for anything, don't fight for anything, I don't think my parents would have had much time for it. Seeing as they were up against, Hitler and the Nazis and everything. It's never been really tried. We've never really dared to try it, but I really don't, being a realist, I think if we'd have just laid down and done absolutely nothing in 1939.
I don't agree with wars, but wars do happen, I'm afraid, and it's part of life as we know it today,
Have you ever seen a white poppy?
No.
Would you wear one?
No.
What would be the significance?
White poppy is to symbolise peace, whereas some people say that a red poppy symbolizes war and militarism.
That's what somebody says, isn't it? It's only what someone says, so I'd say, no, fair enough. I suppose I would wear a white poppy then if it symbolises peace, because that's what everybody wants, really.
Well, they could make it a two-tone poppy then, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Red and white.
Well, some people wear a red poppy and a white poppy, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't aware they wore a white poppy for peace. If more people was to think about peace, we might, but you're fighting an establishment that's a bit of a waste of time, isn't it, really?
And how would you respond to the fact that the red poppy, that the Royal British Legion is sponsored by arms manufacturers? Is that a good thing?
I don't think you should worry about that. I think that's a separate issue. It doesn't really matter who sponsors it. I mean, just because you're making arms doesn't mean that you're wanting war. So more people would have died if we hadn't had any armaments or any protection. So what would you have them do? I don't really see that.
So most people that we've spoken to are very supportive of the red poppy. They don't see it as a political symbol, they see it even as a peace symbol. But in fact the red poppy, the Royal British Legion, is sponsored by arms manufacturers. And it also explicitly excludes civilians and those who have died from other countries in fighting wars. So is the red poppy really a peace symbol?